Good evening, everybody. I sincerely want to appreciate those that have been so consistent with this training. I appreciate you all because if there's one thing I really appreciate you people is that you people were so consistent and you believe that you will gain something from this training. And I believe and I'm glad that everybody will pass. So welcome one more time. For those that got the recorded version of the class, I say a very big thank you to you. Because eventually, if you look at it very well, many people called and they were so grateful, which I'm glad about. The truth is, it is only God that embeds this kind of things into whom He pleases. Are you with me? So I appreciate you. And lastly, before I commence, I still want to say this. The advanced class still commences on Monday, 24th of May till till 7th of June 2021. What is the cost of the advanced class? The cost still remains with 10,000 naira. The cost still remains with 10,000. I want to say a big thank you. So, what do we have for today? For today, I'm sure everybody can see my screen. For today, we'll be working on Investing.com. We'll be talking about Forexfactory. We'll also dive into how to use my myfxbook. Then, if time permits, I will teach you one strategy from the 10 strategies I'll be teaching in the advanced class. I will teach you one strategy rather from the 10 strategies I'll teach you from the advanced class. And if you use that strategy for your demo account and for your live account, you will see that it works. So let's start. My FX book. My FX book is simply a site used in managing your trades. Let's say Madam Kemi has, let me go to Google, please. Let's say Madam Kemi. Oh, I'm typing Madam Kemi. Sorry about that. My FX book. Okay. Just type in my FX book. So once that is done, just click on my myfxbook.com. Once that is perfectly done, then you will see underneath, you just go to homes. That's a drop down arrow. Go straight to Forex calculator and click on position size calculator. Once you get there, a region will pop up like this, which is currency pair, and which is currency pair. So let me just take this off. And what pops up is currency pair, account currency, account size, risk percent, stop loss, pips, then contract size, ask price. But let's say the currency pair Madam Kemi wants to work on is Euro GBP USD. Should we search for GBP USD? Once she gets to GBP USD, she will now type account currency. And later she will go onto account size. Let's say what she's putting into her account is like $1,000. Then she will type $1,000 there. The risk ratio, the risk percent is, let's say probably she wants to risk 3% out of $1,000. So once she risks 3% out of $1,000, then let's say what stop loss is she looking at? She's putting 50 pips. Once that is done, what happens? She'll click on calculate. Now 3% of $1,000. Let's see the results. It means that this woman is only risking $30 in the forex market. What are the advantages? It's either she gains $30 added to her $1,000, or she loses $30 out of her $1,000, which is still very reasonable. Do you know one reason why I love question size calculator? Aside it telling you the amount you are going to gain or the amount you are going to lose in the forex market, it will tell you the lot size. It can also tell the lot size at which you would use. Let me go to my screen and explain some things to you. Probably, let's say probably this is 3%. You know, of course, in mathematics, 3% is 3 over 100. When you want to put in fraction form, 3 over 100 times $1,000. Zeros cancel zeros. Of course, this is the $30 I said you would also have in this market. Two things. Is either $30 will be added to your $1,000, which is your initial capital. And of course, that will give you a total of $1,030, or $30 will be subtracted from your initial capital, which is what? $970. So you can see that my FX book is so wonderful to use. And do you know that normally, if you had done this calculation on your side, yes, you could have gotten what you would have gained or lose in the market. But the question is, could you have gotten the lot size? No. Now, the lot size that is assigned to that trade is 0.06. What this means is 0.06 lot size can give you $30. Normally, $1,000 in the forex market should give you a lot size of 0.1. Because I remember on day 2, I taught you that lot size is X over 10,000. 1,000 divided by 10,000 is 0.1. So now, if you are risking 0.06 out of 0.1, then probably you are getting what? $30 in as a gain, or $30 out as a loss. To me, which is very reasonable. Let's say if Madam Kemi can manage her account like that, she will hardly have a situation whereby her account will dump. Are you with me? But if you risk your account with $100, I can tell you that, one, it's either your $1,000 turns to $2,000, or your $1,000 will totally reduce to what? $0. So which kind of risk do you prefer? Do you prefer a risk that looks like pick one, pick two, I draw one, draw two, you want X bets, Niger bets, all those bets, or you play a game that you know what you are going to gain? And sometimes when I use position calculator in some of my accounts, I just go and rest because I know that it's either I gain a certain amount or what I lose a certain amount. Thank you very much. That's position size calculator. Let's go to investing.com. Investing.com is one site that, whoa, I love it. And you know the beauty about this investing.com? You can have it in two ways, either in app or you have investing.com on what? On web. So investing.com on web is exactly what I'm using since I'm teaching via my laptop. Investing.com pops out. What if you're in the market? If you want to know, you can go to tools. You click on Forex volatility. Now, when you scroll down, you will see some pairs. Like I said, a pair is a combination of two currencies. And if you look at it so much, you see that GPP, AUD CAD, you see AUD CHF, blah, blah, blah. You see them. Now, you know what this means, class? It means that AUD card is only assigned to 73.40 pips for that week. So if somebody like Madam Happiness wakes up in the morning and says, hey, this week, I'm going to claim 200 pips in the market, Madam Happiness is just wasting her time. Because the only pip assigned to AUD card is 73.40. You can see that that is the percentage of the market assigned to it as percent. It is better for you, if I were you, out of 73.4 pips, you can just target only 20 pips and just leave the market. I always tell people something. You can have your money in the Forex market for months and nothing will happen to it. The only reason why you can lose greatly in this business is when, for instance, you are so grateful. Look at what is happening to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is dripping seriously. I'm not saying it's not going to rise, but it is what? Dripping seriously. Should I tell you something that will shock you? The difference between Bitcoin and Forex is, yes, I agree, Bitcoin is a life investment. But in Forex business, you can easily see the success of what you are doing. You can withdraw your money and you can live successfully. Bitcoin is also here. Let's even search for Bitcoin. Oh, look at the BTC USD. You can see it's only 0.00 pips. Now look at AUD CHF, 53.24. Look at some other currency pairs here. Just look at them. GBP NZD, 156.61. These are trades these are a number of pips assigned to these trades. So as a smart trader, what do? You simply search and trade with the ones, just take very few pips and get out from that particular pair. That's how I tell people. Take very few pips. Most times my students will ask, Mr. Boshpa, how do you survive in this market? Despite the fact that the market is good, you are still, it's just because I am not greedy. If I see a situation whereby I will claim 50 pips, instead of me lamenting, crying, oh, I didn't get it, I'll just take my 10 pips and I'll just take my 10 pips and what? I will leave the market. Do you know the beauty about Investingcom? Do you know that in Investingcom, you can predict the current condition of a trade? How? Let's say, in the advanced class, I'll teach you how to use strategies. Let's say you come to Investingcom and we get to this spot. If you notice, there is a section called technical. Click on it. You see technical summary and technical analysis. If you click on technical summary, under technical summary, if you look at it very well, you see Euro USD, strong buy, strong buy, strong buy, strong buy. And this indication is on 5 minutes time frame, is on 15 minutes time frame, is on hourly time frame, is on daily time frame. What are you supposed to do, class? You're supposed to buy immediately. Now look at this. USD CHF, strong sell, strong sell, strong sell, strong sell. Do you know why this is a sell? Why the other is a buy? Because the quote currency was USD. The base currency is what? Over here is USD. And so if in this case there's a buy, what will happen? The reverse will happen here. There will be a sell for USD CHF. There will be a sell for what? For USD CHF. It is so wrong for you to enter a trade like this. GBP CHF. Strong sell, neutral. Do you know what neutral means? Neutral means that later the trade will consolidate. When a trade consolidates, it will give a gathering sign. Like buyers will come into the market at a point, sellers will come in. Buyers will also come into the market and at another point, sellers. I hate consolidating markets. They could be so frustrating. Are you agree? So that's it. You can even come to news, Forex news. What is the latest news happening? Let me even see. Dollar drifts lower. Can you see this? Dollar drifts lower as Fed minutes forward bounce fades. When they tell you dollar drifts lower, it is very simple. That is why Euro USD is buying seriously. You know, I told you that day that. Let's go back to my screen. You know, I told you that day that in the forex market, if you have Euro USD, you know, if you have Euro USD, if dollar is going lower, class, what will happen to Euro? Euro should be what? Should be going higher. Are you with me? Euro should what? Be going higher. I told you guys something that in this market, there is no way that the currency pair will be going one direction. Never. It's either one is going high and the other one is going low. So this, if Euro is going higher, that is why on investing.com, you are seeing this currency pair as what? Strong buy, strong buy, strong buy. Because what? It is going higher. So that's that. Let's see for GPP price pulls back towards previous high at 1.42 level. You can see, meaning that, look at it, in May 20, in case the price break the resistance level of 1.4, it will increase to 1.3, 1.4 price level. Failure to break up the 1.42 resistance. Tracy, what this is saying is, I think I will have to do some little work in this class. You know what, let me just take you to, I've never done this before, but for the sake of this class, so that you know that what we are doing in the advanced class is not a joke. Let me take you to TradingView. Let me explain to you what they mean by 1.42 breaking out. That news was on GPP USD. TradingView is open. Just maybe TradingView is coming out. Oh, that's good. Hello, this is my entry point for TradingView. So just click on chart on TradingView. TradingView is a platform whereby you use to make analysis. Just click on chart. If I don't teach you support and resistance today, I'll teach you in the advanced class. Look at it. Thank God I'm even on the currency. Do you know what this means? They said GPP USD will break out through 1.4, 1.41, 1.42. If I take my trend line, don't worry, I'll teach you how to work on this on TradingView in the advanced side. Look at 1.42. So there's every tendency that, according to the news, GPP USD will still come here and break through 1.42. But guess what? Once it gets to 1.42, the trade will start going what? It will start going down. This is what they call stock RSI. RSI is called Relative Strength Index. I will teach you all those in the advanced class. Now, when GBP USD is going up, this RSI will go up. It will go and there will be an overbought here. Once it breaks through this 70 band RSI line, it will be a sell. So if you are on this trade presently and you are selling, you are already in a wrong situation. But don't worry, don't panic. If you're having a life account, don't close it. Patiently wait. There's every tendency that what this trade will still come down and come to your what? Your direction. Class, you will not understand some of these terminologies I just used because what? You are not in the advanced class. When we get to the advanced class, I will explain further things to you. I will explain further things to you. So let's proceed. So now, the last one I'll talk about is Forexfactory. The last one I'll talk about for you tonight is Forexfactory. Forexfactory is simply a place whereby forex traders get information in the market. So getting their information in the market, they simply make good analysis. You know why I love Forexfactory? It gives you headlines of news. That's the beauty about it. And aside headlines of news, you can even do support and resistance on Forexfactory. You can do support and resistance on what? Forexfactory. So if I click on Forexfactory, Once I click on Forexfactory, I'll just come here and I'll click on stay on page. So once I click on Forexfactory, I will now go to Forexfactory. I'll click on it. Look at it. Like I said, Forexfactory is good when it comes to headlines. German PPI, current accounts, unemployment claims. Once you click on all this, me, I'm not a news person though. I base more on technical analysis. I'm not saying I don't use news. But some of you that like news, just click on it and read more. Read more. What is happening in the world? Okay. Why is GBP USD? Why is euro or dollar down at the moment? Click on it and you get some information. These are people on the platform. They are simply making their comments and trying to see how they can dominate the market. They are making their comments and they are trying to see how they can dominate the market. You can also click on charts. What chart are you clicking on? You are clicking on the chart of Euro USD. Are you with me? You are clicking on the chart of what? Euro USD. It's coming out. Okay, it's coming out. So now, once that is done, look at it. This is a chart. I will teach you this in the advanced class. This is, now let me just teach you support and resistance, because I promise I will teach you one. But it's not going to be so detailed like you are teaching the advanced class, because I will add some spice there. You will come here. Oh, we are the trend lines for this. You know what? Let's go back to trading view. I can also do support and resistance here. Click on charts. When you want to apply support and resistance, it's always good for you to use like 1 hour time frame. Use between 1 hour time frame to 4 hours time frame. I have my reasons. Because when you do that, it will make your graph to shrink more. Are you with me? It will make your graph to what? To shrink more. Look at it. I can predict my support and resistance here. Well, how? I can just come here and take a trend line. Put my line here. I can come here, put my line here. So what's my aim? Once this trade comes here, once this trade comes here, once this trade comes here and it goes up, it breaks the upper line is called resistance and the lower line is called support. Once the trade goes up and it breaks the resistance, what do you do, class? You buy in the market. Once this trade goes down, it breaks the support. What do? You sell in the market. At least I've given you little expo of what we'll be doing in the advanced class. I will teach you extensively support and resistance. how to work with moving averages, how to work with stochastic, RSI Bollinger Bands, Ichimoku Kinku, or Ichimoku's cloud. I also teach you how to work with candlesticks, candlestick patterns. In fact, candlestick patterns in the advanced class will take 2 perfect days. 2 perfect days extensively. Candlestick. I also teach you Bollinger Bands. Why am I teaching you all these things? I want you to get the one that works for you. If, for instance, Bollinger Bands work for Madam Kemi, glory be to God. If Ichimoku's Kinku or Ichimoku's cloud works for Madam Happiness, hallelujah. If moving average work for Mr. John, God be the glory. Like today now in the advanced class, I am teaching them BWAP. What is BWAP? Breakout with a build-up. And BWAP is price action strategy. Price action strategy is part of what I'll be teaching in the advanced class. So class, I have announced myself. I have convinced you, and I'm so sure I have not confused you. So the ball rolls on your courts. The ball rolls on your courts. I know of a lady, she's a doctor. She told me live that I thank God for this knowledge. I am not bragging. It is only God that decides to use me. That's why I'm doing this job. The woman told me that the first day she got my training, that she has already said it in her heart that if money is involved, funny, she was broke that period though, that if money is involved, I'm not saying she go and sell your items, oh, I'm just telling you somebody's story, that she will sell a property to make that class. To God who made me. That woman is so strong today in the forex market. So I have said all I could say. I cannot come to your pocket and dip the money for. No. I'm not like that. I will always find a way to announce myself and tell you what to do. So I will let the ball spin in your pots. So class, that is that. Tonight, I will drop the account details for the advanced class. I will advise you make payment. If you make payment, you are not paying 10,000 naira to a scammer's account. I am very sure that my name is God's Power Ejakegbe. If you check the Facebook details, you will see me there. In fact, I am always online. If I have your number, if I have Madam Happiness number, she makes a payment. I will even make sure I call. It is not that you make a payment, you will call. I understand all this kind of thing. No, never. Not in my case. There was a man. The man is presently in this advanced class. The man's name is Mr. James. The man said, I don't know if I can quickly show you something on Telegram. The man paid for the advanced class. Something happened that week. I could not hold the advanced class because I don't know. There was a technical problem. That was just the basic truth. My systems broke down. In fact, everything was just. And I told him that Mr. James, please, should I transfer your money to you so that you can hold your money and so that I can. Then next week we come. The man said, no, I believe you this, that. That man left it, and to God be the glory, that man is presently in the advanced class. Something happened one day in the advanced class. That day, I resumed late. I think it was even because of one of these beginners class. It was even 2 days ago, the day I taught you guys one, I don't know, maybe it was your class or the beginners class for last week. One woman was like, we pray though, this, that. The man told human life that this man is not like that. I know him. This is somebody that has not seen me one-on-one. It's just that time has gone. I would have shown you on Telegram right now, so I don't look I'm lying. It's right there in Telegram. If you don't see it, I can show you. He said, this man is not like that. I don't want to say for that to let you not look as if I'm praising myself. He said some good things, and I came in, and after handling the situation of my laptop and all of it, and I came in and I saw the message, I was touched. And I just learned something from that. There's nothing like integrity in life. Are you with me? God's power is not a kind of person you pay money to and you never hear from him. It has never happened since when I've been doing this training. And it is not your time, it will happen. Thank you very much, guys. I appreciate all of you. Please quickly ask your question. We just have 5 minutes to go before, at least let me hear your voices now. Mr. John, let me hear your voice before you go. Madam Kemi, Madam Happiness, let us hear your view about the beginners class.
All right, thank you very much, sir, for the time
Thank you very
spent.
much.
I really appreciate your efforts
Thank you
to take
so,
your
so
time.
much, ma. Thank you, ma.
My question is on the investing.com.
Yes, ma'am.
How do we know the entry point?
Oh,
Okay,
you.
fine, we've seen the trend.
Mm,
Yeah.
mm.
Like if you want to copy a trade, how will you know the way it shows 5 minutes, 1 hour, 1 day.
Yes, ma'am.
And it also shows a strong buy for a particular pair of currency. How do we know the entry point? Maybe I don't know the harmonizer.
And the truth is, you cannot know the entry point here. The only thing you can do is you can only use your strategies to follow up with the news. That's what you can do on the entry point. You can only use your strategies to follow up. It is when you see the news on investing.com, you back it up with your strategy before you decide whether you enter the market or not.
Market or not. All right.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah. Mr. John, your question. Mr. John, your question? Okay, Madam Happiness, you have any question, please? You have any question?
Okay, good evening. I don't have any questions.
Oh,
thank you so much
for
what you have done so far.
You're welcome.
So I believe we'll make an advanced class and we'll still learn more.
Oh, by the grace of God, madam, by the grace of God. And I'm sure that by the grace of God, you'll be loaded. Just do me a favor, please, class. If you make it to the advanced class, make sure you do all your assignments, please. Make sure you do your assignments. It's not difficult. Are you with me? I will always try my best to always support you with screen recorders. I assure you on that. And give you Zoom perfect class. And you get all your videos on Telegram. Are you with me? I assure you of that. Thank you very much, Madam Happiness. Thank you. Mr. John, any question? Okay. Okay, if there's no question, thank you very much, everybody. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. See you in the advanced class. Thank you. I will drop the payment details tonight so that you can start making your payments. And once you make your payments, I will add you to the advanced class. Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. Yeah, good night, everybody.